Hi guys, welcome to CBC Colouring Book Club. Thank you for being here today. This book is Fairy Touch of Magic, Klaramarkova, and it's part 4 of 4, and I want it done today. Oh, thank you for being here. Oh, just a little bit rattled this morning. It's been one interesting week, let me tell you. So, all right, we'll get this started. Yeah. I'm using Pablos for this picture. I hope I'm in close enough. I'll leave it out for a while. So I'm starting off with Granite Rose 493. Just a light layer on all the skin to start off with, just for a base. Oh, there's something I have to do, guys. Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry about that, guys. It's just a bit of, I'll get settled in and start colouring them. Fill you all in later. Just want to concentrate on this for a little while. Hi, Deborah. I won't be able to stay for the whole stream. I'll be in and out. No worries, honey. Thank you for joining and saying hello. Hope you had a good weekend. This little girl down here. Just leaving the picture out for a little bit so you can all see. I might zoom in a bit later. It's a very light pink. but just for a base coat to start. Alright, I'll leave that one out. Find some more pinks or some sort of skin colour. Let me see, what's this one like? Apricot 041. Haven't coloured all week, I've been doing other things. Don't know if I'll use that for the top, but the other two, but we'll see. Dark. I'll try and find some decent cinnamon. 055, I think. I'm sorry. Hey Mona, thank you for being here. I've been colouring quite a bit, and now it's the order of things I have to catch up on. Other things I have to catch up on. Yeah. Alright, cinnamon, just a light layer. It's not a bad colour, I think. So last week, the video was okay, thank goodness. But I added an extension which stops my feature channel on my YouTube from playing every time I go refresh or go into it. It was driving me up the wall. Anyway, the extension works, it stops it, but I think I was pretty sure at the time that that's why I couldn't see my screen last week. So I turned it off, and now I can see the screen. So I'm pretty sure that's what the problem was. But luckily, it was there for you guys and it uploaded and everything. It's all there. So that's good. But yeah, unfortunately it did what I wanted to do, but it stopped my camera from showing this, or stopped the screen from showing up, unfortunately. So I guess I'll probably just have to find another way, because you should be able to turn it off from automatically playing, and apparently in the research I had done a few weeks ago, I couldn't find anywhere. No one else could find it as well. They'd been looking everywhere to try and turn it off, and it just wasn't happening. So I guess I'll just have to put up with that one. Now I'll start adding the granite rose as well. It's a little bit blotchy. So granite rose and cinnamon. Try and get these two colours to work. Hey Lulu, thank you for being here. Thanks guys. Good to see you here. Hope you're having a nice weekend. It's been an interesting weekend here. Now maybe if I can find my cream. That's lemon yellow. Don't know that I want white, but I'll get it out. There's my cream. We'll see what happens. I just like to smooth the skin out a bit. It's just a bit. A little bit blotchy. Oh my goodness. So the other day, our famous bowler Shane Warne passed away, which is just a huge shock. Rocked the sporting world. Very sad. He's only 52. I'm working, so lurking. Don't get caught, Lulu. Thank you for being here. So yeah, Shane Warne passed away, heart attack. They was suspected heart attack. 52. That's a shame. He was a fantastic bowler in cricket. I used to hate cricket. I couldn't stand it. And then I think it was 1986. The stinking hot day at my friends. There was a few of us there. They were watching the cricket. And it seemed pretty action-packed. I thought, right, what's going on? Show me, tell me how cricket works. So, yeah. And got into it. And I was hooked, actually. It was just really action-packed and really enjoyed it. So I like my cricket now. I thought I would never watch Test cricket. And I even watch the Test now. So, big turnaround. Never say never, as they say. Just a little bit of shadow under there. I could put a bit more under here too. Not the best colours in the world that I've chosen. Haven't usually used a lot of Pablos for skin tones, but that'll do. I could always probably smooth it out with a Prisma, but I'll get the basics of it done anyway. So I've got cinnamon, granite rose, granite rose, cinnamon, and the cream at the moment. I'll get some of this done, but I think I'll be fixing the skin up after stream. But they've got some colour in them anyway. Neighbours are going to the markets these days. A few of the neighbours are going to the markets. They wanted me to go with them. They're taking the minibus, and I think they're going to have some lunch somewhere. And I said, no, I'll stream. If I don't go, I won't spend money. But after last night's episode, I think I'd rather just stay home. What have you got, Ab? What are you doing? Don't know what that is. I'll have a look at it later. Where are you, Ab? Come in. Send me a message. Don't know what that is, but I'll have a look at it later, darling. So, last week, to start off, I figured the extension stopped me from seeing the screen. Luckily, you guys could see it. I turned that off and voila, it's all good. I can see the screen this week. So I'd say that's what the problem was. B, hopefully she'll come in later. We were talking about OBS. I've tried it a few times when I was in Scarsdale and never had much luck with it, and all sorts of problems with the sounds and trying to figure it out. And I thought, people say OBS is easy. It's not. No, it's not. It's technical. There's so much stuff, and anyway, I wasn't getting anywhere with it. And then, after stream last week, and I thought, oh, do or don't I? I thought, well, I've moved now, so the CPU might be better. Anyway, so I downloaded it and playing around with it, started to set it up a little bit, and didn't have, internet connection trouble and low CPU count. And it's like, hang on a minute, this might work this time. Now that I'm here and on NBN, seems to be handling it a lot better. So I was playing around with that, and apart from doing other stuff and whatever else, I've been here we go. Been doing other stuff, and then I've got video editor, and I had folders with all the pencils. You know how many pencils we've all got. 150 set, 150 set, 120, 72, not all those sets of pencils. And half my folders, I saved it to USB as well, so I know I'd have it anyway. And I brought it up in video editor, and I'll open up the folder with all the list of pencils, and it's all gone. And it's like, where is it all? You're kidding. Because that took me, days to do that. Anyway, so I put the USB stick in, and then it was saying a few files were missing and had to resolve and turn it off anyway. Some of them come up and some didn't come up, and open the folder and they weren't there. And it's like, oh my God, all that time that you spend on that. Oh, crikey. So I was doing that. So I've been typing all my pencils back in, but I'm doing it in document this time. So I can just cut and paste. If I happen to do an upload, which is the idea of it, and then I can cut and paste in on top of the video, and it'll just, at least I know I'll have them instead of disappearing again. So that was something else. Yeah, then I ended up doing OBS. So I've been watching a few videos, found a guy on YouTube that's terrific, and been setting up, doing a few things, figuring it out. I've still got to figure out scenes. I don't get it. If you've ever used OBS, you've got scenes and then you've got sources, and I'm trying to figure out what scenes actually do and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I've got a few things there, and I've figured, finally penny dropped, and I've figured out how to get music onto there so I can play some music while I'm streaming or whatever else, and it's called ducking for those that don't know. And when you watch a YouTube video and you're playing music, when you talk, the sound of the music fades down, goes down, so you can talk over the top of the music, and as soon as you stop talking, the music comes back up again. So, okay, I'm on to that one. I've got that one. And a few other things. Anyway, so I've got OBS I've got OBS in production, setting up. I'm watching tons and tons of videos, so that takes many hours for it. Takes forever to learn all that sort of stuff and get ideas and things. And doing all the pencils. Well, I'm getting there. Where's my piece of paper? Sorry, guys, I'm just leaning across here. So all my pencils, I've got 19 different, and I've got different, which is in my descriptions. But A for Arteza and DWC's doing colour soft, DWD's doing drawing, DWC colour soft, DWD doing drawing. So I've got all my like PC's Prisma, PP, Pan Pastels, so and all the different numbers there. So got a few to go, so I'm doing all that, so that's time consuming. So I've got OBS on the go, I've got that on the go, I've got the community on the go doing different things. It's it's just it's been a busy week, so I have got no actual colouring done whatsoever. Anyway, they've got some colour in them. I can fix them up a little bit, maybe put some what colour will I use? It's a bit bright. So is this one, but I'll go lightly with it. Oh, I can't even see that. Gold writing on the pencils. So hard. Indian red 075, but it's quite red, so I'm just going to go very lightly. So I'll put some pink into her cheeks. So Thursday night we had our grand opening for the clubhouse. What a fantastic night that turned out to be. That was great. Back to the granite rose and just smooth it out a bit. So we had our grand opening, fantastic night. We all got a little envelope. We got an envelope each. I haven't got my other envelope. We've got an envelope each for Lifestyle. It had a biscuit in it and a couple of other little things in it and a raffle ticket. So I opened it up and it was like your typical little square raffle tickets, and it was D05, and I looked up and go, oh, 5's my favourite number. I thought, oh. Anyway, so they drew the raffle and they said it's red and then D05, and I thought, oh, is that me? So I got my envelope and I opened it up, and it was. So I won a $250 Jack Rabbit voucher, which is for a winery. so I can go there and have a meal and buy a few bottles of wine or whatever. And out of all those people that were there, and there was, I don't know, maybe about 100 people or something, I won. Yay! So awesome. So that was fantastic. And I got it out and I said to my girlfriends, the neighbours, and I said, 5's my favourite number. And I kind of did it on purpose just to make a note of it that 5's my favourite number. And yeah, I won. So awesome sauce. And my people are texting, messaging. It's crazy. Sorry, guys. Something happened last night. I'll fill you in a minute. Anyway, so I've got a couple of photos. Oh my God, here we go. Thanks, Mona. Where are they? Okay. This is our clubhouse. Look at the halo over Lynn. She's such an angel. This is the table that my street sat on, and this is Barb, Denise, Lynn, Wendy, and Mez. So that's us at a table. We're the party animals. Our street is known as Alcohol Alley. We're the bad street because we're party animals. We have the best street, and the street next to us, they're a pack of they're not nice people. They're bitchy. Yeah. Anyway, so this is the opening, and the pool, and this is a lady from the next street. This is Ange, and she jumped in the pool, clothes and all. The lights on the pool change from blue to green to purple to pink. Go through all the colours. So the lights were just changing all the time. So it looked fantastic. And then, of course, Wendy jumped in. She's from our street. And then Tina is from the next street, lives in with Ange's street. Yeah. Anyway, there's a bit of, between the streets. So they jumped in, and all up, they ended up being about 7 people in the pool with their clothes on. Tina jumped in the pool with her phone. Wendy jumped in the pool with her, with her shoes on. They were only sandals, but yeah, she jumped in shoes and all. Someone else, Fred, he jumped in and he had his glasses on, and his glasses come off and they fell on the bottom, so he had to get his glasses. So he's got a scratch on the lens, and he had to just put them back into shape. So there ended up being about 7 people in the pool. But there's the indoor pool, there's the spa, and then there's the glass doors, and then there's the outdoor pool. So that's not a reflection, that's actually the outdoor pool, the spa, and then the indoor pool. So it was hilarious. It was absolutely awesome. Oh, and there's my thing that I won. So, and other people got more photos, but that was the basics of it. Hi, Sherry. How you going, sweetheart? Thanks for being here. Wild night again. Oh, it was. And then Mez turned 62 yesterday. So Wendy booked. It was fun. So Wendy booked the clubhouse out for yesterday for Mez's birthday. So we went in there about, I don't know, 12:30 or something. Wendy got all the food and everything. So we prepped it in the kitchen. Oops. So we prepped it in the kitchen over here and had all our food on here and everything. So we were there all day. And then Tina didn't come, but her nasty husband came. And I think she was in the clubhouse for a while, and a few of them from the next street. Anyway, we had the music going, and we're party animals, so we were partying away. And they came in and they complained the music was too loud, and I think their noses were out of joint. It's like, we're allowed to book it, but the rest of the community is entitled to use the clubhouse as well. So we had all the food there, we're all in the kitchen prepping and, got the food happening and everything. And they were a bit, I think their noses were out of joint, I don't know. So they were sitting at one of the tables and they'll think, like, the music's too loud, turn it down. And we were there for hours. Like I said, we got there about 12:30 and prepped food and everything and all that sort of stuff. And then we had a great day. And then about 9:30 that night, I think it was, they've got this fandangled tap. And it's $6,000 gold tap, apparently, right? And then it's got a thing on this side, and you got to press it a couple of times, and then you wait till it flashes, and you bring it forward, and it's hot water for the cups of coffee and stuff. It's boiling water. So Kate come over about 9:30, and she come in and she said, "Oh, we could see that you were having trouble with the tap." And it's like, well, how can she see that we're having trouble with the tap? We've been using it all day. And she was talking away, and then she said, because Mez has got a bad back, so she's got a go-go mobile, like one of the carts that people use when they've got disabilities and stuff. So she started talking about Mez's tyre marks all through on the floor. Because it was from the what's her name from the other night. And anyway, so as it turns out, the marks were gone, they were wiped up, but you could still see them a bit on the floor. So she come in and she started saying that, and just as she was saying that, Mez come out from the pool table room and said, "Hang on a minute, Kate." And so Kate was, talking to her about it, and it just went from there. And it's like, well, you can't bring it in here anymore because it's putting marks everywhere. And it's like, oh no, here we go. And I didn't hear. I bailed. I got out of there. I thought, I'm not hanging around for this. I'm gone. So I went into the pool room, and apparently, I don't know if it's true or not, or it was a bit blown out of proportion, but Kate said, "We've got cameras. We could see you were having trouble with the tap." And it's like, if there's cameras in there, they're supposed to have a notice up saying that there are security cameras there, and they haven't. That makes it look dirty. I might leave this skin and get onto something else. I'm gonna muck it up. I'm not concentrating. Where's the apricot? Venetian red. Apricot. Those two will do for the minute. So she was, Mez come out and heard her and said, "Hang on a minute, like you talked about the go-go, like, basically it's her go-go. You talked to me about it." And she's like, "Hang on a minute, I can't walk." Anyway, I bailed out of there. I got out of there, so it got apparently a little bit argumentative. And So she took the go-go outside, and we were in the room, in the pool room. And then at one stage there, I went outside for a minute and Mez was out having a cigarette. So I was talking to her for a while. She's like, come on, let's go back in. And I said, just leave your go-go, because Kate said you can. I did hear Kate say you can leave it inside the door, the front entrance. No. She brought it in and drove it all the way back around. I was like, oh my God, no, like hell. So I went and got the mop and I was trying to get it off the floor. And then her son come out and he said, no, because she wanted me to video it. So I videoed it on her phone for her because that's what she wanted. And I thought, fair enough. So I did that for her. And then Denise wanted to say, what are you doing? I went, shh, I'm recording it. And then Mez's son come out and he said, no. He said, don't do that. He said, I brought it in and wheeled her because she can't walk to the toilet. And so I put the mop away. I wasn't really getting a lot of the marks off anyway. And I went, but I thought, I'm leaving it. So her and Mez and her son were talking, and I took off and went back into the go-kart room. Anyway, Mez got the go-go and brought it through the floor, through the clubhouse, and onto the carpet in the pool table room. And I'm done. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm going home. See you later. Oh my God. Oh no. So so basically it turned to shit. that was it for me. I'm gone. I'm out of there. The scooters that you sit on when you've got disabilities and you can't walk or something, and you've got like a bike, and it's got the basket on the front, it's got controls on it, and they're electric, and you can scoot up, go drive up the street on them and that sort of stuff. One of those. So it's not a little, it's not a little hand walker that you walk along and it's got the seat on it. It's motorized. It's motorized like like a little mini tractor sort of thing. Like it's decent size. She calls it the go-go mobile, but they're electric. Like they can get up, do a few Ks. They can get up some speed. But anyway, I'm out of there. I'm gone, and I come home. And then I didn't see it till I got home, but my neighbour was asking about the vacuum cleaner, and I said to her, it sort of went to shit, basically. Our manager had a go at Mez for the go-go mobile, and now there's legal talk, and oh boy, it's gone to shit. So she was just messaging before saying about the vacuum cleaner. I said, no, we vacuum. There is a vacuum there. So I had to respond because she would have gone back to the clubhouse to try and vacuum the floor. So I had to respond to those couple of messages that come through. So sorry about that, guys. But like I said, a bit happened last night. So there's, sort of, yeah. And then the lady at the front, her and her hubby took off a bit earlier. And I was just out the front having a smoke before I started. And I said, how you going? And I said, it sort of went a bit foul last night, and gave her a quick rundown on what. And she goes, oh, no. Like, so I'm staying out of it. I was like, no. So here I'm using a bit of apricot, which is 041. Venetian red, which is, oh my God, guys, it's dull outside today, so it's hard to see this. Venetian red 062 and a little bit of Naples yellow 021 for her dress. So yeah, so that's the basic rundown of this week. The scooter, yeah, it's kind of like a scooter. But it's a big, the bigger one's it's got the seat on it, it's got the basket on the front, it's motorised. They get up, a fair bit of speed. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Heather, this page is gorgeous. Thank you, Sherry. Do you guys have a anti-disability discrimination law over there? Oh yes, yeah. There is discrimination thing in our information. And I said to Mez last night, I said there is a discrimination thing in there. There's a list of, there's different things. She goes, oh, is there? I'll get it out and read it. But technically it is discrimination because she's got a bad back and she has trouble walking. So it is discrimination. So it's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens. It's like, oh, God. Oh. Because if you do, they can't discriminate against her for the scooter. I know. So, like I said, shit's going to hit the fan. Yep. So, yep, it is discrimination. And her son doesn't sound like an idiot. He's very... And when I had the mop, he said, no, don't do that. He said, I drove it back through because she needed to go to the toilet and she can't walk properly. So, well, just to keep... I'm staying out of it. I'll keep you up to date. Stay tuned. Oh, God, no. So I don't know how Kate knew that we're having trouble with the tap. If there's cameras in there and there's no signs up saying there's security cameras, that's against the law. They have to let you know. If one of the people in the next street dobbed us in and had a whinge and bitch because their noses were out of joint because they come in and they wanted the pool table. Well, they weren't getting the pool tables. We had them. And we're in first in, best dressed. And we booked the thing for the party anyway. So suck it up. So there's always been a bit of animosity between us and the next street anyway. They're just jealous because we've got a good street and we know how to party. Oh, God. Let me think. I might use these colours for her ribbon, but I'll go a bit darker. Like this is nice and light. So on her ribbon, I'll put a bit more colour into it. Oh, dear me. Yep. I've packed back in again. Hi, mate. I'm Sherry. Oh, sounds like I missed the drama. You did, Deborah. Part 2 sometime, right? Yeah, next week. Yes. One of the ladies has got disability and she's got a scooter and she drove it through the clubhouse and the floor is in, like, there's carpet in there, but there's also vinyl floor and there's tyre tracks all the way through. And we've had a bit of rain in the last couple of days, so, they're dirty. Obviously, they've been out on the street, and all that sort of stuff, so they're dirty. And there's these rubber tyre tracks all the way through. And it's like, oh, my God. And when we left Thursday night, when we stayed there till about, oh, goodness me, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock, playing pool and all blaring the music because they've got the tally in the pool room and put YouTube on with music. So we had that blaring. And I mean, we were playing good songs, like Bon Jovi and AC/DC and, like it was cranking. And that night when we left on Thursday night after the opening, because we were the party animals, so we were the last people to leave, and there was these massive black tyre tracks through the floor. And I looked at it and went, oh, no, we should try and get that off, And I thought, the cleaners can do it. Because we clean. Like, you use the facilities, you got to clean it, which is understandable. But the tyre tracks, anyway... And that was on Thursday night. But when I went in there the next day to get mailed, the tyre tracks were gone. So a cleaner come in early in the morning, clean up. But you could still see marks. And that's like last night. Yep, that's when Kate came over and said you can't use it anymore. You have to leave it. You can put it at the entrance, but you can't bring it through through the clubhouse. And then of course, yeah. So later on, after she'd been told not to, she was out the front having a smoke, and she brought it in and brought it through again. It's like, oh shit! Oh no! So yeah, it's certainly oh dear me. Stay tuned for the saga of the go-go scooter. This is laughing at. She's a laugh and a half. She's really her back, she's in a lot of pain, but she puts on a really good front and she's really funny. I'm dying over here. Well, laughing, Sherry. I hope that's laughing that you mean. See, I won't get much colouring done. But anyway, yeah, I love talking to you guys and filling in. And what drama has happened this week? Well, yes. But this is a serious. Anyway, Mez and myself smoked. So we're outside having a smoke, and Wendy was out there talking as well. My neighbour, she doesn't smoke. So we're talking away, and the guy from the next street, Graham, comes along, and he's sort of like, hello, being a bit friendly. Like he usually is, but I don't know, he's been a bit funny towards Mez apparently. And so he said hello, ladies, and he had two big bottles of, small bottles of beer in his hand. And Mez said, you've been, hey, how you going or something? You've been cracking any bones? And he's sort of like, what would I be cracking bones? And she said, haven't you heard that saying? He's like, no. And he said, and he went to walk off. She said, come back and I'll explain it. He goes, no, I've got to go and have a drink. I was like, well, that was a bit rude. Anyway, so I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Because she's easygoing, like she's very easygoing and likes to have a joke and, make light of things and that. So he wasn't going to be in that. And he's, no, I'm going to have a drink. Anyway, so he was grumpy Graham. So he went to go off anyway, and he was quite rude. And Wendy's a really peaceful person, and she goes, I'll go and enjoy your drinks. She arced up a little bit, and he was so rude. So I went inside and he was being a downright pig, to be honest. And when he went to walk off, they said, oh, well, fair enough. He's just been a real mongrel. So that was that. And then, of course, he was inside with the others at the other table and then from the next street. So there's this real, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We're called Alcohol Alley and the Bad Street and, got ourselves a right royal reputation and that. It's like, oh, well, if you don't like it here, it is a lifestyle resort. It's not a retirement village. Like, you don't like it, sell and get lost. So it's just, oh my God. Yeah, living in a community. It's so much fun. There's probably other stuff I can't think at the moment. But yeah, I'm staying out of it. I'm not getting involved. It's a legal matter. Oh, and then, sorry, there is more. Oh, there was more. Thursday night, we had the grand opening. Now, we've got a lady in the street that doesn't want to be vaccinated and believes, freedom of choice. It's your choice. Sort of the government shouldn't be dictating to us and whatever. So we have to be vaccinated to use the clubhouse. And she's not vaccinated. So she can't go to the clubhouse. And she has to pay weekly fees, but she's not allowed to use the facilities. She's not allowed in there, right? Well, Thursday night for the opening, apparently she tried to come in. They pulled her up at the door and said, you can't come in, you're not vaccinated. Once again, our manager, Kate, pulled her and said, you can't go in, you're not vaccinated. And Marilyn's, well, how do you know I'm not vaccinated? That was 5 months ago. I could be vaccinated by now. She said, well, show us your vaccination. Marilyn, I'm not showing you my vaccination. I don't have to show you my, because we don't wear masks indoor anymore. We don't have to check in anymore, you know. And so why are they giving her a hard time still? And so one of the sort of bosses, whatever she is, said, can I speak to you outside? Took her outside and said, you can't come in, you're not vaccinated. And so once again, shit hit the fan there a bit. This one is, I think it's just brown. Brown, 059. So, yeah, poo hit the fan again there. So Marilyn wasn't allowed in, couldn't come to the opening, yet has to pay fees every week. So that's something else. And then last night, about 9 o'clock or so, Marilyn's got all these wigs. So she laid all the wigs out on her bed. Thought, which one will I wear? What colour will I wear? So we're in the kitchen last night, expect the door opens and here comes Marilyn with her wig on. Oh my God, it just gets better, doesn't it? So if there is cameras, I can see she had a wig on, but I mean, it's obvious as soon as she come in, we saw her face, we knew who it was. So the wig wasn't much of a disguise, I suppose you could say. So, yep, she come over and come in, had a look through the clubhouse, got to see what it was like because she never got to see it at the opening. She's never seen it before. So she's having a good look around. It's like, oh, bloody hell, you know. Oh, God. Oh, dear me. I know. Oh, yeah, fun and games, guys. Oh, dear me. There's lots and lots of fun. I'm having trouble picking colours. Light ochre 030. Wouldn't you all just love to live here and be amongst all that? It's entertaining, but especially with men, that's discrimination. But just all, just the stuff going. There's never a dull moment. Had to tenderise the steaks and turn the potatoes. Don't worry, Sherry. So what an interesting week, a busy week it's been. So let's start colouring. I was like, I want this done today. That's only an hour gone already. Oh, I've done hardly anything. I need a really dark brown. Be straight. It's not really the brown I was after. That one's too much I like. No. picking up greys. I don't miss my display, but as far as just picking out, the browns and the purples and the pinks, now I have to search through to find the colour I want. I don't know. Where is the brown? I have to use the bistro, I think. That'll do. It'll do. Bistro will do. So guess what? On my channel, I saw that I have almost 200 subs. I was like, woohoo. Oh, well done, sweetheart. It made me so happy. Oh, good on you, Sherry. Well done. So if you haven't subscribed to Sherry, go and subscribe. I'm just putting a little bit of bistro here and there, but my eyes are blurry from laughing. Oh, his shoes. Yeah, I'm trying to find that colour that I used before. I know there was apricot. A bit of bronze. A bit of apricot for his shoes. Last night, it's like, do I stream in the morning? I was just watching I come home and just shaking my head at everything that's happened and watching a couple of ABS videos. It's like, do I stream in the morning? And I thought, my legs were getting really jumpy and annoying, and I thought, I need to go to bed. I thought I'll set it up in the morning. And then I woke up this morning, it was like 10 to 8, and I thought, yeah, I'll get up and quickly set up. And I thought, no, can't wait to tell you all. Abby, hi, darling. Yep, hard work is paying off. Yes, darling. Yep. I'm meant to be doing my jobs, but I might stay. Deborah. I want one of those books, but they're so expensive. They are. They are very expensive. She's got another one coming out too, apparently. Yeah, work is overrated anyway. How are you, Abby? Hi, sweetheart. I saw your message. I'll check it out later. I suppose there's always tomorrow. That's true. Oh, your grandson is close to crawling too? Oh, awesome. He's only 7 months old. Heather, I was a bit worried about what you won. Oh, $250 worth of. I won't spend it all on wine bottles, but yeah, go out and, of course, win something like that, and everyone's like, oh, well done. It's like, yeah, I got half a dozen new best friends all of a sudden. A couple of them are going, you spend it on yourself. I was like, yeah, I will. I'd like to take the whole street, but they can't. It's not going to go far. No, it wasn't actually money. It's Jack Rabbit is a winery, and I won $250 to spend at the Jack Rabbit Vineyard, so I can go and have a meal, or buy some bottles of wine, or take a couple of friends, and have a good time. So awesome. So out of all those people that were there, I won it. I couldn't believe it. It was like awesome. Thank you, number 5. And didn't share. All if you want to come to Australia and come to the vineyard, I'd love to take you guys. The name was worrisome. Jack Rabbit. Just teasing. I can't drink, but cool for you. Oh. And I'm not a drinker, but since I've moved here, we certainly haven't. Make a good go of it. All right. I've done a shoe. What colour will I do? I don't know. I'll do this little heart down here. And I was going to zoom in, but I'll leave it out and then you can see the picture properly. So a bit of carmine, which is 060. A bit of apricot, 041. It's quite cool. I could just about turn the heater on. Okay. Light ochre 032. It's just so hard to see the colours in here, guys, because it's overcast outside, and the floods in Queensland and New South Wales are just it's the worst. It's just terrible. It's worse than 2011, and that was really bad. And now they got more rain for New South Wales today. It's just so bad. So miss that grass there. It's actually a leaf, that's all right. Just a couple of greens. And she's done pretty much. And that's that. So anyone that's joined, I've filled you in on the kind of week that it has been. So if you want to know, I don't want to repeat for everyone, so you'll just have to go back and watch it. No worries, sweetheart. Yep. We haven't chatted for so long. Here's Kimmy. I hope she's all right. She hasn't come in anymore. Not for a long time. The wind has picked up here, but it's a beautiful sunny day. Oh, Jack Rabbit is a cool name for a winery. Yeah, there's a few wineries around here. Haven't been to any of them yet, but apparently Jack Rabbit is beautiful. Really, really nice. Meals are really, really nice. Now that I don't have to pay for it, I'll go. I mean, you go to wineries and you want to taste wine or something, but you can't drink and drive. It's just, don't leave a license or anything. So we've got the bus there, just got to coax someone into driving, because if they drive, they can't drink. And the bus seats 12 or 14 people or something. Oh, we went fishing. See? Oh my God. There's something else we did. When was that? Last Monday. Yeah, last Monday. We went fishing. Now, Mrs. Hubby Pat took Wendy, Marilyn, and myself out fishing. And we caught some fish. I used to love fishing as a kid, and I find it really, really hard now. Anyway, Wendy caught a flathead. Marilyn caught a flathead. I don't know if she didn't want to fish anymore or whatever, but she gave me the rod. I think Wendy caught another one. Then we moved. And Wendy had 2 hooks on her rod. And she caught 2 whiting at the one time. So it was tinny. And then she must have hit a nursery or something, because she kept getting these poor little buggers. Had to throw them back. I said, you got a nursery down there? I caught a flathead. Oh, good size too. He was a good size. Nice big flatty. So I caught one, and then I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the tub, and I was like, poor buggers. I can't do this anymore. I used to love fishing as a kid. And when you start looking at them, cover them up, put something over the top of them. You want to throw them back? I said, yeah, I want to, but it's no good, because they're not going to make it. But and I would have been in trouble if I did. But I just find it really hard. Fun fishing, but I found I should be a vegetarian. She's still not well. Send her my best wishes, Abby. Yeah, that's why I wasn't absent for a lot of streams. Wasn't feeling good. I totally get it. Yeah. We'll be internet. Harrison is here. Oh, cool. All right. Now, I've put that on as a... Right, let's get into this. Stop dawdling. So, yeah, we had fun. We went fishing. Had the opening night. God, think about it. What a busy week it's been. No B today. I don't know if she messaged me just before. Have a quick look. No, B usually messages if she can't make it or whatever else. Feeling better now, yeah. Let me tell her I'm keeping her in my prayers. Yep. Yeah. When she's ready. She knows I love her. All right, just deciding on some colours here. I have got brown 059. I'm going to fade it as I bring it down. Then I've got Bister, Blister, whatever you like. Brown's a good colour, like a dark brown, or goes good with all colours. I haven't had time to think about this, what colours I'm using. As you've all heard, it's been a pretty busy week, really. Busy week, interesting week, fun week, drama-filled week, all rolled into one. Just blending these colours in. Oh, and the lady I spoke about the other week, she was sick in hospital. She had an infection on the brain. She's home. I was walking past at the clubhouse yesterday and she saw me go past and called me inside. She's home. She's doing better. It's going to be, a bit of a process for her, but she's doing okay. But it's so good to have her home. Now, there's a bit of, doesn't matter what blue I pick, really. There's just a little bit in there. So it's so good to have a home. Partying is hard work. No, I haven't heard anything about Hannah. Yeah. Yeah, to anyone who's not feeling well and under the weather and going through things, all the best. Sending best wishes. Get well soon. The hardest thing is when one of your friends is in pain or feeling really ill and you can't do anything to help them. You can support them, you can talk to them, just be there for them. But when push comes to shove, it's just so hard when you can't make them better. When your kids are sick and you feel so helpless and you can't do anything for them, and it can be quite daunting and frustrating. still on the bistro and the brown and light ochre. Add some shadow. And this is part 4. I wanted it done today. And the rest, well, I'm going to do it off stream, I think. Unless, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get all this OBS set up and recorded, or I wasn't getting anywhere with that bloody program. Trying to get the chat up and trying to, connect it to YouTube, and high CPU usage, and computer wasn't liking it. And, oh my goodness. And now moving here, I thought I'll give it one more go. And it seems to be a lot better. So I'm actually making progress with it. But I want to get it set up. And last night I was watching a couple of videos and getting like animated text and things like that. And I thought, do I want to download the program for that? Do I want to do that? I'll see what else is there, see what my options are. There's a lot of cool stuff. And get the animations up and hit that subscribe button and hit that like. And, I don't know if I want all that, but we'll see. I know it's terrible, Heather, when you can't. It's so true. For sure. It's part of why I just upload. Yeah. But yes, all those bloody pencils that I had typed and saved so I could just go into video editor if I did a video, put it in there, edit it, add music, which is very time consuming doing it like that. And adding the pencils in, and it's so time consuming. Well, there's an easier way. There has to be. And I think OBS makes it a lot easier, but I've got to learn to add the text. So if I do an upload and the pencils, what art supplies I'm using, having music in the background so I don't have to do the video and then put the music in later and the text in later, and I'm hoping I can do it, all in one. So it would be a lot easier. And with OBS, when Belinda was in last week, and I knew you could, but when she was in there last week, she said, with recording, if you want to, pause it and go to the toilet or make another cuppa or nick outside for a cigarette or, whatever, and just pause it. Well, I can't with Video Editor, unfortunately, because it's a good program to use. It's really good and it's fun. I love using it. It's like, but he's like, ABS has got pause, and it's like, I know, but I've had so much trouble with it. It's like, oh God, I've already had like 3 goes at it. I said, no, I'll give it one more go. So this time, making progress with it. So that's, huge. That's a lot of hours learning all that. And so no colouring got done this week. I suppose I could have done this out on the package, but could have made that edible too. Doesn't matter. But So I wonder if they're all going to the market this morning. And it's like, no, if I stream, I don't spend money. I thought it'd be fun to go. It would be nice. And then after last night, it's like, no, because that's all I'm going to bloody hear about. It's just going over and over and over and over and talking about it. And it's like, no, I don't really want to do that. And you know what gets me is Kate come into the clubhouse last night and started, talking about Mez with her go-go while she was still in the pool table room. And then she just happened to walk out and hear it and goes, hang on, like you talk to me about it, because she was out there saying to us. And it's like, that's true. You go to Mez and you talk to her about it privately, preferably. But it was good that she didn't because we got to hear it as well. Although I nicked off, I thought, I'm out of here. This is going to fire up. So I took off back into the pool room. And then when Mez heard her and said, hang on a minute, Kate, like you talk to me about it. And started, talking to her. And then Kate's like, I'm not dealing with it now. This is hearsay because I'd left by now. But it's like, I'm not going to talk about it now. We'll do it Monday. If I was there, I would have wanted to turn around and go, you know what, Kate? You come in here. You brought the subject up. You deal with it now. So if you don't want to deal with it now, then why didn't you just wait till Monday? So don't come in here and start it and then not want to finish it. And I was like, what the hell? So really love how the picture is coming out. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Abby. It is. It sure is. Thank you, guys. Too much work for me. What is this? This is too much work. You did beautiful colouring, Abby. What are you talking about? You did good colouring. Maybe just a little bit of colour down in this colour. Okay. Now, do blue. Maybe another yellow. Stick instead of, starting to put other colours in there. I might stick with similar colours. A blue, a yellow. Maybe a pink. Well, not 50 million colours in a minute. Well, that's why I just don't pick the whole box of pencils up in my head. Use a bit of purple in there. Just a little bit. It's a pink colour. Lemon yellow. Told ya. Cream. Oh, streaming. Streaming's too much hard work. There is a bit to it. Pot stirring is what those kind of folks are. But this was the manager I was talking about, like, that come in and started. Sherry, if that's what you mean when she come in, that was the manager, the wife of the partner that come in and started about it, and then when she was confronted, that's what she tends to do, to be honest. You go and see them about something, and they go, oh, like, go and talk to, which is her partner, go and talk to Walshy about it. Walshy, oh, you need to talk to Kate about that. They palm it off onto someone else. And then if you do confront them about something, not for me, but for others, I keep my nose clean. But, they go and talk to them about something. Oh, I'm not dealing with it now. I'm busy now, or, whatever the excuse might be. And it's like, well, that's what you're here for. And that's exactly what she did last night. She's like, started it and then doesn't want to deal with it. And it's like, well, you started it, so deal with it. But they don't. They palm it off onto each other, and it's just, yeah. And then while we were prepping food yesterday, it was open day as well. So we had people coming from Ocean Grove, which is up the road, and there's also a lifestyle there, and they're coming for a sticky beak, and which is all well and good, and they're coming in, and that's all good, but they're coming in. And a couple of them, said, what about Intercom? And I said, this is not a retirement village. This is a 50s and over resort style living. If you have an emergency, you ring an ambulance. It's got nothing to do with the management. They're not here. They're not nurses. They're not on call. You ring an ambulance. It's not a lifestyle village. And we've got quite a few people here that are older, and they belong in a retirement, no offence, but they belong in a retirement village. They're at the stage where they might need respite, or they might need meals cooked for them, or they might need home help and, and all that sort of stuff. That's not what this place is. And they just, it's like, and of course the salespeople want a sale, so they're going to sell it to freaking anybody. And it's like, it's just like, and it's on the website. This is not a retirement village. And then you look at some of the elderly people coming in, no offence, but they need, they need assistance. They need care. Then they won't get it here. So a few apparently have moved in and they don't like it here. And it's like, well, you should have done your research, because it's not a bloody retirement village. No offence to them, like we all get older. But yeah, they should do their research, because they've moved in, they've made that decision, and then they find they don't like it. Sorry, guys. All right, that was Silver Grey 022, Pastel Blue 051. I've got a few others here, but I don't know if I'll use them or not. Where's the bistro? You shut up, dog. And next door's moved in. They're lovely people, but their dog is a little Houdini, And apparently, I heard her say at the opening night to someone that he jumped 6-foot fences or something, and I thought, well, he better not jump in here. And he likes to dig. And apparently, like, he's dug like this big, and he's 3 legs. He's got one front leg. He's a 3-legged dog. God love him. And but he knows how to dig. He's a real digger. And they said, oh, he hasn't figured out that you've got a cat yet. Well, I don't want him to figure out that I've got a cat. And apparently, they said the other day he's not like his little dog with big ego. You know, he wants to have a go at other dogs or whatever. And he's not real friendly, apparently. And then I was talking about the front, and then, oh, he hasn't figured out you got a cat yet. He's like, well, I don't want him to figure out that I have a cat. And I said, oh, he's pretty friendly. And I was like, that's funny, because the other day I could have sworn that you said that he's not real friendly. Oh, but we don't know what he's like with cats. Like, well, I don't want him to know what he's like with cats. I don't want him to know, because Wesley's real friendly. Buckley and Bailey, the 2 dogs here, and Buckley loves him, and he comes over, and Wesley's at the front door, crooning away, and really, really friendly. He doesn't know what a nasty dog is, although they're natural predators to each other. He doesn't know. He's friendly. He doesn't know what a nasty dog is like, and I don't want him to find that out. And then he was barking. I said, oh, has he been barking? I said, oh, a little bit. I said, oh, I woke me up at 7 o'clock this morning. I said, I couldn't have been him. And it's like, I live right next door to you. Can you not tell if there's a dog barking right next door? Are you serious? Anyway, and I said, there's a couple of mongrels over the back that, the one that I told to be quiet last week that you all laughed at. And, they howl and they carry on. Oh, it must have been them. And I said, I've been here 6 months. I said, I know their bark. I know all the dogs' barks here. It's just like the sound of your car or the sound, like you get to know the sound. Do you really think I'm that bloody stupid? I know it's your dog. And I thought, don't lie, because I know it's your dog, because you just moved in and it's unusual. No, I don't know, he's not a Wyatt Terrier. I don't know what he is, actually. I haven't taken a real good look at him. He's sort of a creamy colour. I know, a bit of a Bitzer. No, he's not a Jack Russell. I don't know what he actually, what he is. Bit of a mixture, a bit of this, bit of that, I think. Might find out off him one day just for a bit of information. I don't know what he actually is. He's not a Jackie. He's not a Foxy. He's not a Wyatt Terrier. Maybe he has Wyatt Terrier in him. I don't know what he actually is. Apart from a raw little pain in the butt. Because, it sounds like he's right down the sideway here barking. And that's crazy. Sounds like he's right down the sideway. And I know they put a board up at the corner of the house so he can't get down there, because he was at the gate digging and digging and digging. So they put a couple of cement pavers in there so he can't dig there. And apparently they've got a board at the corner so he can't. But when he barks sometimes, it's like he's down the sideway here barking. And I was like, oh, God, no, I don't want to, I've got those 2 mutts over the back here, and it's like, oh, I don't need him as well. And anyway, the other day, day before, when I was talking to them, they were going out and they were taking him to the kennel for overnight because they were going out and didn't want him here because he's in a strange place. And I get that. He doesn't understand what's going on, and, so he needs time to settle in and all that and understand what's going on and all that sort of stuff. And then they come home yesterday and they had him back. and it's been quiet. He has not been barking. So hopefully they're keeping him inside. Because so far, all yesterday, not that I was home for most of it, but when I was home and they took him, it was quiet. There was no barking. So don't tell me it's not your dog barking. I just don't like liars. And it's like, well, if it is, admit it. Like, we can work it out. Shut him up or I'll kill him. I love animals, you guys should know that, but it's like, it's just, shut up. You got to be respectful for others, sleeping, and keeping them up all night and all, just be considerate of others, That's all I'm saying, really. Keep him inside, tell him to shut up. That's for these mongrels over the back as well. But just don't let them keep on barking and howling. And, just teach them. Teach them. Now, Wendy said to me the other day, did Bess bark? And I said, well, I was on 5 acres and I could hear the other dogs up the road yapping and carrying on, and no one, owners don't come out and say, shh, quiet, sit down, go and sit down or whatever. I said, if Bess barked, all I had to go was Bess and just yell and she'd stop. She knew because I taught her from, they're allowed to express, they're allowed to bark, they're allowed to, but not go on and on and on and yap and bark and howl. And a couple of times, like, quiet. Got neighbours to consider, and you've been colouring the last 3 nights, Abby. Good on you. How's your bub? 4-legged fur baby. Oh, I love my Pablos. Is he no. Maybe he's got a tiny bit of Jack Russell in him, but I mean, a lot of dogs are diggers, like, especially if they're bored. They're not getting attention. They tend to do stuff like that. Yeah, peace. That's it. Peace and quiet. All right. I could have put a bit more blue into it. Hanging for another coffee. What did I get done today? I'm doing off stream. Oh, this is 4 parts long. And I'm very distracted today. Now, what will I do? Will I do blue, pink? Yeah, I think I'll do blue, pink, and yellow. Do I do blue, yellow, then pink? Let me look. Blue, yellow, pink. Blue, pink, yellow. I think I'll do blue, pink, then yellow. Do that one pink. Oh, it's such a hard decision. Okay, what have we got here? We have bronze 497. Sorry, work got busy. I'm back high again. Hi, Lulu. Hello, my awesome friend, Lulu. It's nice to have you guys here. Thank you for being here. Another fun-filled stream, I'm sure. All the goss. It's like your weekly drama on TV here. It's like, wonder what happened this week. Oh, that's cold. I actually want to turn the heater on. I feel a cool air out there. Summer's over for us. It's autumn now. And it's the it's the 6th of March today. So, hot days is gone. And the pool at the clubhouse, they've got solar heating for it, but they've also got heaters, and the heater was no good. It's stuffed up or something. And it's from overseas, so they're waiting for another heater. And apparently or something, it won't be warm until the end of March. Didn't feel too bad. I put my hand in there on the opening night, and of course they jumped in. It's like, oh, beautiful. And then the next day, one of my neighbours, Norm, he went over there and put his, Rob, I think it was, put his hand in there and says, bloody cold. It's like, I'm not jumping in that. Nope. You're welcome out there. I love being here and listening to all your stories. You never know, Mona. Oh, you sit back and rub your head and go, oh, can't wait till next week. I wonder what's happened. Oh, dear. It's, yeah. Very entertaining, I must say. Now, I'm not doing these really, really bright colours. Get a bit of bistro in there, just for a bit of shadow. Been talking that much instead of concentrating on colouring. I'll get off stream and look at this later and go, oh my goodness, what was I thinking? Hope Bee's all right. She didn't message and say she wasn't coming, so I hope she's okay. Oh, 16 minutes and you finish work. Oh, God, I love you. What do you do, Lulu? I can't remember. If you have told me, I'm sorry. I haven't even told you what colours I'm using. Pinks. See, I'm looking at stuff and missing bits. And golden ochre 033, just lightly. Oh, not the cream. Cream 491. I'm just going to fix this properly when like I'll get it coloured what I can, but I'll fix it up properly off stream. Just very lightly going over with the bistro. Bistro. Blister. Oh, so much yummy food yesterday. Don't you just love parties? Wendy made a like your bread cob with your corn dip in it. Oh, it was beautiful. And I was eyeing it off, and there was plenty of it left. I thought, I want to take that home. And I was planning on coming home and then just sitting down watching, because Indiana Jones Temple of Doom was on. So I thought, when I come home, I'll just sit there and eat some of it and watch, just chill out. But after everything that happened, I'm like, I'm out of here. I looked at the cob, I thought, I don't care, I'm gone, I'm done. I bailed all out that door as quick as I could. And then later on, about, 11:30 last night, I want that cob now. I want that cob. So I didn't throw it out. They probably did. It'd be soggy now. Wouldn't be any good now. But it's like, I hate that when like I say, I'll make sure I eat, because there's always plenty of food. Especially with us, even at happy hour, there's plenty of food left over. You go when it's like, I'll eat, and have yummy party food and that. Then you come home because you didn't, you go there and you don't eat like you think you will. You come home and then that night it's like, oh God, I wish I had it now. You like pig out. It's always the way. And I know I could have brought the cob home and eaten it, but it's just like after what happened, it's like, oh, I'm out, gone. See you guys. You going home? Yep. See ya. Flew out. Now I'll get the fish tray. I'll go dark in there behind. Now this is lime green 231. Lemon yellow 240. I just put a little bit of bistre in there. And a bit more bronze. 497. Lemon yellow. Oh, light lemon yellow, 241. Oops, don't want to do that. Naples yellow. Just a little bit more lime green, 231. Just build up those yellows a bit. Oops, there was a slip, doesn't matter. Oh, I feel hungry. I might do myself a snack in a bit. Oh, what are you having? I'm getting hungry too. Holy cow. I'm looking at the time thinking, hang on a minute, an hour? It was an hour a while ago. And I'm looking at it, I was like, holy crap, I got 6 minutes. 6 minutes and it's been 2 hours. That just absolutely flew. I've been working from home for 2 weeks now. And I love it. I hope it's permanent. Fingers crossed. Yeah, autonomy is awesome. On your own time, do your own thing. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it would be awesome. You can work when if you can work when you want. If you can't sleep, you can, get up and work and make a coffee when you want. And yeah, be nothing better, I reckon. Time flies when you're chilling. It's awesome, Heather. Thank you, Mona. There we go. So there's nice pastel colours in there, really. So, hello, little man. What you doing? Hello. You're not so little anymore, are you? Coming up? Come on. Come on. Hello. What you doing? Over here. Come on. I've got dirty paws. Here we go. You say hello to everyone. Here. God, you might have dirty paws. All right, now I'm going to use the bronze. Excuse me. Bronze. Chester. He's so cheeky. Oh, you're making me hungry. I might have some toast soon. 05 Chestnut 057. So bronze, chestnut, and the bistro. It's so cheeky. Yep, 4th stream. Haven't got anything done. I'll get this done off stream. So I think I've done enough. Unless I get time upload. I know I keep saying that every week and I still haven't done it. I just know how time consuming it is, but if I can get ABS and make it easier and quicker, it wouldn't be so bad. We'll see how we go. Another busy week coming up. So I'm just lightly going over these little decorations on the outside. Haven't seen him for a while. He's growing so big. Hi, Pam. Thanks for coming on board, darling. Good to see you here. I think my favourite part are the daffodils. Oh, thank you. A crisp sandwich. Prawn cocktail crisps. Oh, yes. There's breakfast here. So I might have some raisin toast. Or I'll just have some toast with some peanut butter or honey. I've got eggs there. I'm going to have poached eggs. Not poached eggs. Boiled eggs. Yeah, boiled eggs and toast sounds good. I like that idea. What are you doing? You better not be. Get out of that. When I make my cappuccinos, I've got my sprinkles, and I'm pretty sure I just caught him, because I don't usually leave things out. I'm pretty sure I just caught him having a go at the cocoa, or whatever it is, chocolate, drinking chocolate or whatever, that you sprinkle on your cappuccino. And I'm pretty sure he's just had a bit of a taste on licking the lid. I think. Or he just got the sniff it and I caught him out. I have to wash it now anyway. Because I don't know what you actually did. Leave it alone. I don't usually leave stuff out for that reason. Hi, Diane. Oh, wow. All right, hang on a second. Prawn tart, buffalo steak and potato come out so good. Enjoy, Sherry. Okay, sorry I'm late. I dozed off waiting for the stream to start. God love you. Well. He's a little devil. Oh, yes. Yes, he is. Thanks for being here, guys. Now, if you want to know what my week's been like, you'll just have to go back and watch the stream. There's been some fun and games. We had our grand opening at the clubhouse. Chestnut. So I went over with the bronze lightly and then just the chestnut. Oh, it's cold. I'm going to light the fire. I've got the door slightly ajar so the little man can come in and out. Keeps him happy. I don't know. I might even use it. I'm not sure. I might even use a Posca. Grab the cream. Oh, yes, it was fun and games this week. So I'm just switching between the bronze, chestnut, the bronze and the cream. Yeah, bronze. I knew that. Not sure, I might do the outside in Posca. I might have a go in a minute. Just see. I quite like that being light in the middle as well, but it's probably not the way I'll do it. So once again, guys, for those who just joined, Diane and Mona, Diane and Pam, didn't get a real lot done. I wanted to get this stream finished today, part 4. I was too busy talking about the week. Where is it? Sorry. We had the opening on Thursday night, and I won the raffle. I won $250 Jack Rabbit Vineyard voucher. Yay! So if you want to know more about it, you'll have to go back and watch. So that was something good. It was real good. So I've got no colouring done this week with everything being busy, and hope you all have a lovely week anyway. Be good. If you can't be good at it, as they say. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Have fun colouring. Don't work too hard. Look after yourselves. Whatever you're doing, make it fun. Stay away from drama. Oh. Don't know if that's possible in this community. Personally, I hope Mez takes them for a row over that because it's discrimination. Maybe they should have put tougher floors down. Ones that don't mark and lift as soon as you get them wet, and, you know, put something that can handle traffic and stuff, really. Would have been a smart move. But anyway, if you're wondering what the hell I'm going on about, you'll have to watch the stream, but now I'm just going to oh, I love you guys. Okay. Now you know that you can always go back in with your pencil. If you don't like it, it's too thick. Just thin it back out a bit. What are you doing, little man? Now I've got some gel pens here. The Signo, like, glitter gel pen. See, I don't even know if I want that there. Make it really thin anyway, because it's... Sometimes it's good to use the Posca and do white, and then other times it's just too... Yeah, it's better off leaving the blinds black, I think, personally. Just depends on the situation. Or you can wait till it dries and go over lightly with a pencil and just bring it back so it's not so white. I'm not sure what colour I'll do the ribbon yet. See, I only want that thin. Let's just get the pencil and just thin that Posca back out a bit. Oops, sorry about the table wonky. So I'm going to do that. And here, trolley. Where is it? Use whatever colour you like, really. Use gold or silver or the gold Signo glitter I'm going to use on the dots. Yeah, I like the gold. That looks alright. I like it. Don't know what colour I'm going to do the ribbon. Now, I feel guilty about is if I finish this off stream and anyone is colouring along, And then I don't get to see the rest till it's finished. It's like, oh, what colour did you do the ribbon? I didn't see you colour that. What colour did you use? And I feel really awful. But it's 4 parts, Seriously. I haven't got much to go. So doing another stream, which will probably take me another 2 hours anyway. You know what we're like. I think my Felix would give him a run for his money. 8 months old, he is a fool of himself. You're hilarious, Heather. I love hanging out here with you. Thank you, Mona. Heather, this looks awesome. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you, Lulu. Agreed, Mona. I'm listening to him. He's distracting me. Agreed, ladies. Oh, he's running around at the moment. Oh dear, severe weather warnings with more rain on the way for New South Wales. Oh my God, it's bad enough as it is. But anyway, so there you go. You can sort of see the gold polka dots on it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this one. It looks pretty good. Pretty happy. Thank you, Mona. Thanks, guys. So pretty. I'm going to turn the heater on, make a coffee, and have some toast, I think. Yep. And then maybe, I don't know, finish this. Keep doing, learning about OBS. Type on my bloody pencils out again. It's going to be another fun-filled week. Fill you in on the drama again next week. See what happens. If I've got any goss, probably. And if you wonder what I want to talk about, you'll have to go back and watch the start of this stream. Love shit stirring. All right, guys. Love you all. Thank you very much for being here today. Take care of yourselves. Have a fun-filled week. Get some colouring in there. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. You're welcome, Mona. You're welcome, guys. Everyone take care of yourselves. These are really, pretty troubled times with Russia and Ukraine. But, hope he gets his butt kicked. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. See you next week.